All right. We are live for the Sixers and Warriors game. Another late night game here out in Golden State, West Coast trip. And got to go in tonight. Joel Embiid is going to be playing tonight for your Sixers. Out last night. Again, not playing back-to-backs this season unless something drastic changes there. Missed last night against the Kings. And, in a primetime matchup tonight on TNT. He's going to be playing tonight. And look for a big game for him. The Warriors don't have a lot of bigs, so we hope for a big game there. Sixers were unfortunately not able to pick up the win without him last night. An absolute disastrous performance from your Sixers down the stretch. It led up a 15-0 run to the Kings late. They were up 11 points with about 3 or 4 minutes left in the game. Pretty much had it in hand.
Yeah.
And between turnovers and bad shots, just absolutely gave away the game and just a brutal collapse.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers last night to end that one. PG also fouled out, which did not help at all, losing one of your best scorers, I thought, throughout the game. Even though he got a lot of criticism towards the end, rightfully so. There was a few sloppy turnovers, both by PG and by Maxey. Of course, your stars are going to have the ball in their hands for the majority of the game, especially down the stretch. So it makes sense. Those are the guys that turned over the ball late, but still unfortunate the Sixers had that one throughout the entire game and just fell apart late. And part of it is, hey, you're on the road. You got to kind of battle the adversity. And that Kings crowd, although it's not a huge market, their fans do show out when they're.
Yeah, they're pretty busy for a Wednesday night game, and the team that's struggling too. This is not a team that's doing well right now. They do have the new head coach, so their team's kind of rallying around that. Granted, yes, the Sixers were underdogs in that game, 6.5-point underdogs because there was no Embiid for that matchup. But certainly one, given how they handled, the first 3 quarters and 75% of the game, to have an absolute collapse in the fourth quarter is just frustrating considering, Sixers can use any win they can get right now. And especially on the road, those ones are tougher. So yeah, it's like, knowing what happened in the game, it just makes it that much worse considering going into the game, if they lost, okay, fine. Because they were, again, not supposed to win that game, but based on everything that happened, they played very well for 3/4 of the game and just brutally collapsed in the fourth. So, but anyway, on to this game. Injury report, no Kelly Oubre again tonight. He was out last night. Again, out tonight with a hand injury. Drummond's is yikes. Yeah. Drummond's out with a left toe sprain. Didn't know those existed, but now I do. Not his right toe, his left toe, which I guess is his dominant toe. If you're looking at his foot there. KJ Martin out again, with his left foot out for 2-3 weeks there. Yeah. So missing out of the contest. And then, as we all know, Jared McCain out with his meniscus. That's a long-term one there. But starting lineup for the Sixers as we get ready for the tip-off here. Same starting lineup as yesterday, except Embiid's in there for Yabusele. So Lowry, Maxey, PG, Martin, and Embiid.
Slight upgrade there. Slight upgrade from Yabu. We love Yabu, but when you get Embiid in there and bring an MVP caliber player into the mix.
And look at that. There's a huge side difference right now between Embiid and Trace Davis right now. So, what's up, Mugga Man? What's up? Let's get this done. Absolutely. What's up, Miles? Appreciate you guys hopping in here. Curry might get beat up. Curry 3, that's his game right there. Curry with the first bucket of the game. Got to get out there on him. I don't know why Embiid kind of got a mismatch there out on Curry at 3-point range.
Yeah, Steph Curry, he can shoot just a little bit. He's known for his shooting. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. Maxey, nice floater there. And we talked about it yesterday. PG starting hot. I brought it up multiple times, and he did that exactly. He started very efficiently from the floor, which was great to see. But once again, on the road, it's very, very important to get off to hot starts. The harder the longer you go down, especially away in a hostile crowd like this Golden State crowd can get, it's a killer. So you got to get off to a hot start here. You kind of forget, too, Dennis Schroeder, one of the key players that they traded for. Wow, just watching the game here. Sloppy handoff by Embiid, turns it over. And that's the big issue on the road. Your turnovers get amplified big time when you're away. So you got to just kind of contain. And Steph Curry, of course, being the primary matchup. It looks like early Caleb Martin's going to be on him. We'll see what they stay with. But that's the early matchup is Caleb Martin, who is one of our better perimeter defenders out there on Steph.
You don't want Maxey or Lowry. Neither of those guys can really stick with Curry. Not that many people can really stick with Curry. It's going to be a tough matchup for Caleb Martin, asking a lot out of the guy. But you got to do what you can do there. And that assignment's right now going to Caleb Martin. Wouldn't be surprised if somehow changes up throughout the game They're going to be doing rotations, all that, and I'm sure the Golden State Warriors too are going to be trying to set picks to try to make them make the Sixers get into a mismatch there defensively. But 2-5, Sixers down 3 early in this game. A little bit of a fit check, rocking Sixers shirt here. Got one for Christmas. I don't know if you can see that too well.
Let's go, baby.
So happy about that one. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Trey? Maxi Madness night. Hey, we need it. We need it. Yeah, he had a decent game last night. But same as PG, like they both just faded in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Played a little bit too much hero ball, forced up shots, turned the ball over. Both of them played good ball, 3 quarters, but you got to finish games. You got to play all 48 minutes, all 4 quarters, and neither Maxi, PG, or anyone on the Sixers did that. It was just a complete and total, collapse.
Yeah, this Warriors team, just kind of things to look out for. They shoot a lot of threes. I mean, no surprise. You have Steph Curry on your team. Yeah. You're gonna attempt a lot of threes. But Dennis Schroeder's one of those guys. Another turnover by the Sixers there. One of those guys that can also shoot a high volume of threes.
Big block by Embiid. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, huge mismatch there with Trace Davis on him. Embiid's got a few inches on him, so Embiid should be able to cook. One thing though with smaller defenders on Embiid is they reach a lot, try to get him when he brings the ball low, which sometimes Embiid can have trouble with.
Yeah, Trey, it's a great point, and I mentioned it multiple times yesterday. It looks sloppy, and part of it is not having Embiid in the lineup kind of makes everyone's job a little more difficult. Great step through move there by PG, 8-4 right now, Sixers down. But yeah, Max, he's just kind of he has to find his shot, and it's got to be within rhythm. It seems like he was forcing shots all last night. Atrocious closeout. Lowry didn't even attempt to get out there.
Yeah, Schroeder hits the 3. Schroeder's one he had a really good start for the season for the Nets.
Yep.
Kind of had a crazy spark considering he's not a rookie or anything like that.
No.
Kind of resurged in his career. Got traded out to Golden State and has been really bad for Golden State so far. I think that was honestly a deep 2 from Embiid. I think his foot was on the line there, but didn't matter. He missed it. 11-4. Warriors up early. And like Justin said earlier, you can't let them get too hot, especially like Golden State fans, they show up to every single game. And this is definitely one that they have circled since the Sixers are, a good team here. Can't let the fans get into it. Can't let them have super, big momentum here. Got to be able to ice them a little bit.
Appreciate that, Mugga, man. Yeah, we'll see you at midnight, man. Appreciate you stopping by, at least checking in here for the start here. Hopefully the score looks a little bit different by the time you get back in here.
And shout out to everyone that's subscribed to us, shown support, hopped in these. I know this is a 10 o'clock game, so everyone in this chat right now,
man.
Watching us, watching the game, you guys are diehard fans, staying up late. This game's not going to be over until, past midnight here. But hey, it's, games that's
unless you're on the West Coast, fake fan.
Unless you're on the West Coast.
Just kidding.
Unless you're on the West Coast, or I know we got some fans out in Australia, all internationally. But if you're on the East Coast, like Justin and I, we're in Philly.
Yeah,
it's going to be a late night tonight, but fun game nonetheless. So 13-4 Warriors up 9 early here. Only 4 points in the first 4 minutes of the game, so definitely some corrections that need to be made here.
Yeah, well, let's take a look right now. Just overall shots. The Sixers currently with, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 attempted shots. There it is at the bottom. And then 8 attempted shots of the Warriors. There's only one more there.
Kid doesn't want to use it.
But, oh, yeah, you're right. Team stats down there. I don't really look at the team stats. Don't matter.
You're back in Wisconsin. Okay. You were in Florida? Hell yeah. Yeah, so it's not as late for you. You're in Wisconsin, so you got, Central Time there.
What's that, 8, 9?
Yeah, is it 2 hours or 1?
But that's close.
I assume it's probably just 1. That could be wrong. If you are sub, though, we actually did just create I know a lot of you are already in it. We have over 40 people in our sub-only chat on Instagram, but we created a private group chat on Instagram for anyone that subscribed to our YouTube. That's a good way to, engage not only with us, but with other Sixers fans outside of these lives and our Instagram posts and commenting on that and all that kind of stuff too. Also a good way for us to reach you guys too, giving updates outside of just us posting it and all that. We had a lot of great conversation before this game, and really excited to see kind of what that turns into. The chat turns into. So if you're in here right now and you're subbed and you want to be part of that, let us know. Just DM us. We've been slowly kind of bringing everyone in there, and want to get like everyone involved there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And to just build off Mitch before we get into this comment, which Mike, you're spitting facts. Yeah, no, we appreciate the support and looking forward to it. And yeah, I mean, in that chat, we're going to stay as active as possible and share with your friends. Let them know that we're live, man. We hope to be one of the more interactive pages out there. That's kind of what we pride ourselves on, is really being in the community with the fans and responding to you guys. There's a lot of pages out there, and as you grow, it's hard just to kind of maintain that, but we feel like our relationship with everyone here is great, and want to continue to build off that. And hopefully one day bring some people up on the lives and talk with you guys as well, kind of hear your insight, beyond the chat. But Mike, I appreciate you putting a little effort into spelling his name right, Kyle Lowry with an A there. But yeah, man, he's been tough to watch. He just looks, and he not only looks, he's old, dude. He's old. He really shouldn't be playing, and it's hard to say that, but I mean, what happens as these guys get older is typically season to season, you just start to decline. And last season, we talked about that he looked okay. I'm not saying he was prime Kyle Lowry, but he looked at least serviceable out there. He's went from serviceable to just a bad player so far to start this season. I'm not saying that he can't bounce back for them, but at least Nick Nurse tends to not play him as much in the clutch. That's one thing I noticed, is he kind of went away from him late, which was fine. But Lowry just takes bad shots. I mean, he has not attempted a lot of great shots. The one thing you look for him out there is to at least be a playmaker of sorts and set up other guys. He hasn't done that either. And then defensively, I mean, he just gave up a wide open three to Schroeder. He used to be a decent defender. The best thing he does on defense is take a charge. So, that's what you're getting at this point in Kyle Lowry's career. You just are.
Yeah, he was a good player for them last year. Was a big asset for them in the playoffs. But he's not getting any younger, and unfortunately, not playing over the Sixers, and they have to play him because, Jerry McCain's out, KJ Martin's out. Like, these are guys that would get minutes over him. And there really isn't just like, they're Sixers are a decently deep team, but they just don't have anyone that can, really get minutes over Kyle Lowry right now.
As Lowry does he got the call, luckily, but he did like an Embiid post fade, and he's like 6 foot. So impressive stuff there by Kyle. Not afraid to shoot the ball with Kyle Lowry. I thought we were watching the TNT broadcast for a sec. They're showing all Steph's career accolades and this and that. My gosh, national media out here. But we were on the local NBC Philly watching Kate and Nala.
Yeah, are you guys watching on TNT or NBC? So it's available on both. So
I assume, Miles, you have no choice since you're not in the area. Probably just on TNT. Yeah, League Pass. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Wow.
Trace just kind of posted to be there.
Former Sixer, Buddy Hield. He'll be in there at some point. We haven't talked about him yet. Let's get Embiid going. Come on, take this clown.
Yeah, shoot that.
I mean, that's good shot though. I'll take that shot every time. It's wide open for him. That's just put the ball in the bucket.
Yeah.
Curry.
And they're overcommitting. Wow. Got Bell down there. Get that Lowry. Nice.
Oh my God, he's on the floor. Kyle Lowry, the hustle play. Can you believe it?
Yeah, PG, come on. Yeah, just go right at Curry.
Missed it, man.
Backboard there. Yeah, he's trying to.
Yeah, Maxey with the. Lowry. Defense was.
Oh God, mismatch here. Yeah, he's gonna get posted up by Trace Davis here. Lowry. Oh,
nice, good hands.
See, that's what you got to do. I mean, that's the only thing you can do if you're undersized. You just have to try to be able to poke the ball away. Oh my gosh, Maxey!
He's missing some ones that he usually hits.
Back missed layups.
I mean, they
weren't defended that well,
right? But they're not wide open. But that's something that Maxey makes. Yeah. Like, he can make a contested layup, and that was somewhat open. You got to make that.
Yeah, 17-6. Sixers down 11 early. Only 2 for 10 from the field. Need to get something through the hoop here.
Yeah,
as a team. Just a reminder that they can make a shot.
Yeah, we got lucky there. Miles has if you're still in the chat, has Draymond? I heard he's been shooting a little bit better. Does he attempt threes or does he shoot it well? I mean, how's he been playing this season overall? Because I haven't watched a lot of Warriors film here, but what's the deal with him? Because if I'm the Sixers, my game plan would be to, even if he is shooting well, I let Draymond shoot. I really do. Yeah, I mean Jackson Davis is a solid player, but like Embiid should really kind of have an effect there. Like that should play a role that you're going against Embiid. And Embiid should attack this dude. I mean, defensively he's solid, but anyone against Embiid is really just a mismatch. PG working on Steph in the post. Let's see if we can get a little bucket here. Kick out. Wow, the Sixers like taking contested threes. Reggie Jackson there with a pull up in Hield's face.
All right. Yabusele did check in. Reggie Jackson as well. They're running with the Yabusele and Embiid lineup here, which I like. Get past the Yabusele.
Nice. Immediate double, by the way. Immediate double on Embiid.
Yeah. Open up the lane for Yabusele, and he's going to go to the line for two here. Buddy Hield checked in for the Warriors. So for the Sixers, you got a lineup out there with Caleb Martin, PG, Embiid, Yabu, and I believe, Reggie Jackson. Yeah. So Maxey went out first. So again, they have they got the big three in this game, so they're going to be staggering their minutes a little bit just to make sure that there's at least one of them out there at all times.
Yep. Let's see real quick. Yeah, Embiid two shots attempted through half a quarter. Not enough. It's not enough. It isn't. He has to have more shot attempts. He just does. You got to get him going, especially with a shorthanded team. I mean, I know the big three is in there, but Embiid should have more than 2 shots through over 6 minutes. Yeah, he attempts 4 per game. Yeah, I mean that's a high percentage especially for him, but that's overall it's a really good percentage. He's shooting 38% from 3 on 4 attempts this year. That's solid. Yeah. But if you had to leave someone open, I mean, I guess I don't know what Kuminga's how he's shooting this season as well. I know he's not a great shooter by standards. But no, you got to be aggressive in these games, man. You really do. On the road is always tough. Yeah, Sixers down 10. It's early. Plenty of time. Look around the NBA. The Nets are currently beating the Bucks. Milwaukee was 12.5-point favorites. They're down 10, with 3 minutes to go in that game. The Celtics barely beat the Timberwolves. They won by 3 points. So what a game there. They were on the road with the Thunder beating the Clippers. They blew them out. Thunder are just, once again, 28-5, man. I'm glad they're in the West. So that team is young and they are fucking good. Really good. Can they elevate themselves in the playoffs? That's a different story. We'll see. But Thunder won earlier today. Yeah, you got Blazers, Lakers next. Snooze fest. And then the Pacers did beat the Heat earlier. Both those teams are 17. Will have 17 wins. He said a few days ago that he lost his confidence to shoot the 3 ball and got it back 2 years ago since he hasn't shot below 37%. Yeah, I mean, I know there were a few seasons where Draymond was a decent shooter, and it's not like he's a sniper out there. Like, you can't leave him open. But just to make yourself at least where you're attempting them and they're going in at a reasonable clip, which they are this year for him, that makes you a threat and it makes your offense a lot better. And it gives room for Steph Curry, instead of him being the paint, to maybe even drive. Not like Steph's a great driver, but he can finish a layup if needed.
I mean,
creates open offense and movement there.
I mean, a lot of the Warriors lineups are small ball. The years they had Kevon Looney, he would only play like 20 minutes a night. So
right.
A lot of the games, small ball. Even tonight, they got Trace Davis, who's not your typical center. So that's not the kind of game they play. They shoot the ball a lot, and they just play fast.
I mean, it's been a minute. It's in Warriors history, I feel like, since they had like a really elite center. I mean, not even elite, but like, remember their like championship days, 15, 16, they had Bogut was there, right? Zaza Pachulia for a little bit. But I mean, they've never had like really a top tier JaVale McGee. I mean, they just had like dudes on the team.
So the current spread on this game, Sixers 9.5-point dogs right now. Would be good if you think Sixers are going to win. Good time to bet on because it's like plus 500 money line. So
yeah, I think they come back in this one. Just make it interesting. Yeah, back on the commercial break. Same lineup.
Yeah, Sixers down 9, 17-8. A little bit past halfway in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well, the Sixers gave Drum more than the minimum, but yes, I understand what you're saying, Miles. He's demands a little more than that, though, unfortunately.
There you go, right up.
Yes.
Wow.
Embiid missed it, got his own rebound, up and in.
Little two-man game with Embiid and PG. Now that Moto Maxey in there, so you're going to see some of that. Wow, that's ticky-tack.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, they just hate Paul George. He's going to get in foul trouble again.
Yeah. What's he at? Is that his first or no?
Yeah. It's the first team foul. So yeah, first foul.
Okay.
But still something to worry about. Keep an eye on.
Right. Indeed. No, for sure. I mean, we need our guys at the end of the game to close out. We need everyone there. We can't have guys fouling out. Kuminga, the high flyer on the team there, one of the most high flyers in the league, I would say. He's got one of the craziest verticals there is out there, Jonathan Kuminga. So definitely have to watch for him. Embiid. Draymond exchanging some words in the beat. I thought at first it was a little malicious, but it's not. They dap each other up after this play here. If I'm Embiid, you got to pull the outside shot. I don't even know if he's set, but whatever. I mean, Draymond's still a decent defender, wide open. No one switched.
Yeah, right behind
him. Yeah. The story here so far is, I mean, honestly, it wasn't totally transition, but it felt like it was. And the Sixers' offense does not look good. They have 10 points so far. They need to get going here. We need to get some buckets. PG trying to work ISO on Kuminga. Tough shot again. Really tough shot. I mean, just once again, shot selection. Kuminga transition. Wide open three. That would have been bad. Steph Curry got a rebound and put it back up. I don't know when's the last time anyone said that ever about Steph Curry. Yeah. He got a rebound and put it back up.
Yeah, the paint is wide open right
now. Yeah, the defense has been bad.
They're bringing in. I don't know why Embiid needs to be out so far though. There.
Well, I guess they're trying to hedge on Steph.
I guess you got to respect the three from Kuminga.
Kuminga hits it. Warriors are hitting their shots here early.
Yeah.
But they're ready to make like 3 subs for the Warriors. They're pulling some guys out next stop. Nice, Yabo. Great inside position. Embiid, they're bringing an immediate double. When Trace Jackson Davis is not in the game, it's an immediate double on Embiid.
You guys like the Warriors, like old school?
I like these ones. These ones are cool, actually. I like these. I like the font.
The yellow's a little bit much around the border, but overall it's nice.
I like the Warriors though. It pops. It's cool. It's a cool font. Got Coach Steve Kerr out there. What's he, a 4-time champ? 5-time? At least as a coach. 4. This court makes you want to go shop at Walmart. Yeah, I mean, similar color. Yeah, it's that's it. You're not wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a great game so far. Yeah, it's a great game for a Warriors fan. Slow start for the Sixers. Just really slow start. Got to get going here a little bit. We need Embiid to just kind of get in his rhythm, or at least whatever it is, even assist, Ricky, tough drive. Maxey, 3. Off the mark here. They wanted to switch with the center. Nice. I like Ricky in transition. Here we go. He'll draw the 2. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, it's any given night in the NBA for sure. It's a long, long season, so you never know which team is feeling it. Some guys having a hot night. It's basketball. You know, you got the hot hand. It's real, man. It's real. Some guys just have off night shooting. It's going to happen, but you hope someone kind of gets going for the Sixers here. Slow start to the first quarter. You know, it was kind of the opposite yesterday. They weathered the storm, came through, had a decent lead, and then started to fall apart late in the game, just with turnovers and sloppy shot selection. I feel like that's been a struggle for the Sixers the entire year. Is really just not. Yeah, offense has not come easy. They've had a few games over the winning streak they went on a couple of days ago, or a couple games ago, where they just had easy offense. Started by Embiid, and then PG was hitting his shots. Maxey was feeling it. Tonight, it seems just like they cannot get an offensive flow. I mean, 14 points is tough so far. But if you contain the threes by the Warriors, you got a good shot to at least hang around here. Jeff Doughton checked in for the Sixers, getting some minutes early here. 2 former Bluecoats. They have Jeff Doughton out there, Ricky Council with Maxey, Yabu, and Embiid. Sixers in a zone, it looked like for a second there. We'll see if that holds up. I'll be trying to do his thing.
It's hard to tell just because they're all standing around.
Beautiful move by Joe, but he just could not finish. But now it's transition. They're probably picking up. Let's see here.
26 is, it's not ideal giving up, but it's not 40, right?
No, it's the offense. It's really the offense.
You can't be scoring 15 points.
It's not the defense's game so far.
They've gotten some of the looks, fortunately, Jeff Doughton, but you got to finish. The Warriors are moving the ball well. Sixers, wow, and they're hitting everything. I mean, they're just hot. Sixers on the other end, cold as ice.
Schroeder kind of pounding Maxey a little bit. Yeesh. I mean, the Sixers offense is drive, take a tough shot. Yabu, though.
That was a good finish there.
I mean, if there's one guy that can finish inside, it's Yabu. He is strong. He's a big body.
Big body dance.
Yeah, Sixers kind of going 2-3 there.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, my gosh.
Speaking of 2-3, there's a 3. Bang.
I mean, they're just raining 3.
Moses Moody. I mean, geez. You know, that's the bad thing is like when Steph's not in, you hope the threes kind of go down.
Sixers do not have 3 yet. 0 for 6.
That's what I mean. There you go.
That's the game right there. There you go.
That's deep. Ricky from Oakland.
I mean, unfortunately, like Ricky's like the second best 3-point shooter in right now. Like, you have down 2 threes. Yeah, I mean, I guess the outside's been hot from 3.
It should be Max if he's been off right now. Healed. Good shooter.
Probably, yeah. Jeez. I mean, can they call timeout?
There's the run. We just bent. There was 26 points just a second ago.
Yep. Yeah, right. I literally just said 40 points. And
yeah.
It wasn't 40 points in it, but they're right there. So they just can't stop the bleeding. I mean, just make a bucket.
But that's what the threes do. Don't foul. You never know what that. My God,
wow.
I don't know what's in the air for the Warriors.
16. Warriors 7-11 from deep. I mean, they're just on fire. Sixers have not made a single 3 in this game so far, so that's a big difference right away. Warriors again going small ball lineup, and it's working for them. As long as they're making the shots, it's gonna work for them. Sixers have the size, but have not really been able to finish in the paint, unfortunately. Nor have they been able to shoot from deep. So it's been just an all-out disaster. Again, down 16 in the first quarter, 6-19 from the field, 31% versus 12-21 for the Warriors. Again, 7-11 from 3. Sixers 0 for 7 from 3. Just across the board. 13 assists in the first quarter. Wow. I don't know what the record is for assists in the first quarter, but
it's a lot.
That's a lot of assists.
A lot.
Some teams are happy for that in like almost a game. That's almost a game's worth right there in terms of assists in the first quarter. Not much to write home about. You hope that the Sixers can refresh this here to get some more player stats. Joel Embiid's got 4, 4, and 2. PG's got a deuce. Max with a deuce. Lowry with a deuce. Yabusele, high man of the game for the Sixers with 8 points. Really the only guy showing out right now. And then just an absolute attack from everywhere for the Warriors. Jackson Davis with a bucket. Wiggins with 4. Curry with 3. Draymond with 4. Schroeder's got 9. So he's got 3 threes so far. Really jinxed it by saying he was struggling because he has been absolutely hot so far for the Warriors. So.
Yeah, good job. 26 points. Next thing you know. What's your go-to snack for a Sixers game? We got sparkling. I am a sparkling water fan, Miles. I will say I like LaCroix. Is good. I don't know. I'll go and get the Aldi brand. I don't really care. I'll drink whatever. I like a little sparkle to the water. Pause. And then gummy bears are good. Gummy bears are good, man. That's a good snack there. I'm rocking. Well, it's almost done. I had some popcorn, some pretzels. Maybe a weird take. I like turkey pepperoni. It's probably like what's going on here, but I don't know. It's like beef jerky, but whatever. It's out there. Same thing. Same vibe. For a Sixers game, I don't know. I'll eat whatever though.
Yeah, he mixes some interesting food.
I got some interesting
popcorn, pepperoni. Jeez.
I mean, throw it all together, man. It's going to the same place. Am I wrong?
It is, but
what the are we doing? You're talking about
all food does. I mean, all food ends up in the same place. That's not a good excuse. What's up, Padilla? Appreciate you hopping in here. It's been a good stream so far out of the Sixers play. Getting down 16 in the first quarter. Can't get much worse than that. Warriors raining threes, and the Sixers can't get a bucket here. So hopefully can a little bit of a hot start the second quarter. It might get too out of hand. You got to keep it at bay. You can't let it get too out of hand into the 20s and 30s, or else it's over. Yeah, they're just really good ball movement. They're just getting open looks because the Sixers are overcommitting, running a little bit of a 2-3, but they don't really know how to run a 2-3. So it's not a good recipe for success.
Yeah, Miles. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do look sluggish. It's unfortunate in back-to-back. I did not look to see if the Warriors are on a back-to-back because they may have the advantage there. A back-to-back road game is just kind of a death trap right there.
Yeah, no stop.
But again, they're gotten beaten this game.
Well rested. He hasn't played since Monday.
They have their big three. Unfortunately, Jeff Dowtin takes away one of those guys by playing, but it's all right.
But you got to go on a run here. I mean, this is where you can at least hold the line, but that's just the defense. It's the defense. It really is. The guys are wide open. The whole team can shoot threes. I mean, the whole team can shoot. And that's a tough cover to ask. It really is when everyone's a knockdown shooter. But at some point, you got to score so you can get in your defensive sets. That's part of it, too. It's a lot of transition. Once again, 8 seconds left. Dribble in the corner.
Everyone's just
7.
around.
No offense. Yabu, tough corner 3.
Wow.
Makes up for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's night and day between those two possessions. The Warriors moving the ball around, got an open look, versus the Sixers just standing there.
But this is their offense. They set a lot of screens. They do a ton of screens, especially for Steph on ball. Mismatch here with the size because they had a switch from a screen earlier. And here's what happens. Maxey in the paint. Draymond corner 3. Missed it. Good board, Tyrese. PG, tough pull-up 3. Big shot. Little momentum swing there, we can hope. 38-25. Oop, they're going to call a foul on, I believe, Jeff Dowtin there, going against Steph Curry. Nick Nurse livid per usual. Wow. That was a tough shot by Paul George as well. What's up, guys? Not a good start so far.
What's up, Patrick?
Yeah, man, and that's kind of the MO, I feel like, but it really is true. I mean, or if it's not one guy, it's got to be a group effort. Like, you have to have your guys step up. I mean, Buddy Hield's hit some shots for them. Moses Moody's hit a couple threes. Finally, Tyrese, big shot, deep three. But there's got to be some rhythm to it. You know, if Embiid doesn't have it going, or Maxey, other guys have to elevate themselves a little bit. Steph, open three. It's off the move too, but it's Steph Curry. Anything's open for him.
Yeah, I mean, they're just automatic right now. It's just. I mean, you may as well foul them on the three. Make them shoot three free throws might be the better move than just having them shoot the shot at this point. I mean, that's just brutal.
I mean, listen, Steph's going to do his thing, so it's like you can't. Jeff Down in traffic just took it against 4 dudes.
Yeah, I mean, that's
pause. But like, what are we doing?
I knew Kelly Oubre's out, but no one's got to take his role.
Wow. I mean, there you go. Waters.
I mean, he's wet.
He's wet like what? I mean, geez.
I mean, they got Waters the third. I mean, I can't even believe who.
There's 3 of them.
Who's Waters Senior? I mean, he's got to be really wet.
Huh? Tyrese all the way in.
Tyrese cuts it to 16. They're almost there.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Curry logo.
Uh-oh.
Shot.
Curry, pump fake. Downton sends it back.
Down is in another stratosphere.
Right back to the G League. Right back to the G League.
They're going to put up 70 in the first half.
Got to close it. Yep. Liv knows. That's facts. Got to close the gap here.
Yeah, we got to close it from like 18 to like 16.
Uh-oh.
Real quick.
Here we go.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. They're falling right into the tunnel.
Paul George. Oh, double doink.
A little Kawhi double doink.
Oh, Draymond. Oh,
I mean,
Draymond.
Defense?
He's 800.
Where's the defense? Like, you're just gonna let him go right in.
Jordan Maltz. He's here. That's bad.
This is real.
It's bad. Oh no. Oh god.
I get a profile picture on there.
Yeah, we're gonna need a profile
picture. Big picture of Jeff Dowtin. Dude's ace.
Bad. Yeah, defense has been horrible so far to start this game. They have 50 points through a quarter and a half. So yeah, it's been bad, man. There's not much more I could say. PG's been good, but like the defense, do they practice defense? Do we think they know what a switch is? Anything, or how to ice a screen? Anything like that? It's just bad. Ricky Council driving in, drawing the foul. Yeah, I mean, we've said it before, and we'll say it again. If Jeff Dalton's in the ball game, we got issues. And right now, he is in. Now, part of it is because we're missing Kelly Oubre, and we're missing KJ Martin. Jared McCain, of course, has been out for a little while now, but still that pushes everyone up a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's why you're seeing Jeff Downton in here. Honestly, if Kelly was healthy and KJ, Jeff Downton's not in the game right now. Sure. But it's bad. Ricky, I like being in there, and these are games that I feel like Ricky can kind of get under his belt, maybe get some momentum. It's fine. But, yeah, Jeff Down should not be in the ball game. But it's tough. You got to play some guys. Same thing with Kyle Lowry. He does not deserve to be on the court, but they can't play the entire game. We're shorthanded tonight. That's kind of why you're seeing that. Right. Our defense has been decent this season. I mean, honestly, I don't want to say underrated pickup, but people were hating him to start the season. He's had a better stretch over the past couple weeks is Caleb Martin. His defense has been top tier. He might get dropped by Steph Curry as I say that, but his defense this season has been really, really good.
Nice, there you go.
What did I say? Steal. Thank you.
That was a good rotation with Caleb Martin.
Right on cue.
Because you got to play almost one pass ahead because the Warriors are just moving the ball so well right now.
Push. Thank you. They rarely call that. We'll take it. I mean, we don't get over the back calls anymore.
I mean, the whistle almost didn't work there. He had to like double whistle that one. Sixers down 16. Both sides of the ball need some work. Offense need a little bit more movement. And defensively, they're just overcommitting, and the Warriors are taking that extra pass and getting an open look. And they're getting their shot. It's going in. Maxey's out there, Yabusele, Caleb, PG, and Ricky right now.
Kick.
There you go. Yeah, reset that.
Yeah, man. We love Maxey and what he brings to the team, but I feel like, I don't know, even yesterday, he put up decent stats. If you look at the box score, he wasn't super efficient, but like his numbers look good. But just watching the game, man, Maxey looks confused out there at times, which is something that we have not seen from him. I don't know if it's just new guys in the system, whatever it is, or just a slow start, but at times, Maxey, like, he just looks like a different player. But it's just a confidence thing. I'm sure he'll be fine. But he just sometimes takes really confusing shots.
That's a push off right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wiggins.
He had that elbow. That elbow was real.
Well, you know why? It's because it's winless for Wiggins. Don't forget. God, he's tired. Yeah, you might be right, Max. He might be tired. Oh, you got to swing that one more.
Nice.
Pull him out. Pull him out. Pull him out.
Wow.
Pull him out. Pull him out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Caleb Martin, Defensive Player of the Year. Lob that.
And he went out of bounds.
Wow, just a tough stretch there. Missed layup that is open for Tyrese Maxey. Bad stretch there. It should be 52-40. That was a steal.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, he just lost control of the ball.
I mean, ref Loki in the way though.
That happened last game too. I mean, these refs.
Shot selection is terrible. Relying too much on deep threes and needs to get back to what got it. Yeah.
Floater and drives, yeah.
And I don't mind his threes at times.
He just had the drive there. He had the look. He just got to finish it.
I mean, maybe he is tired. I don't know. That was a bad stretch there, but I would pull him out. And we need the big fella, man. We need him. We say it all the time. This team goes as far as B wants to take us. And yeah.
Quick stat check. Paul George with 9 points, 4-6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, a rebound. Maxey's got 7, 3 of 8 from the field. Again, some open looks. He really should be more like 5-8 there. 3 assists for him. Embiid's got only 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field. Lowry's got a deuce. And Caleb Martin is a goose egg right now. Yabusele with 11 off the bench. So Yabusele, again, only playing very well right now.
Yeah.
Warriors are shooting lights out, though. 10 of 15 from 3, 66%. While shooting 20 of 30 from the field, 66% there. So they're going to cool off eventually.
What's your shot attempts at Versailles?
We have the same amount of shot attempts.
Right.
The Sixers are shooting 43% from the field, which is not abysmal, right? I mean, 36 points through midway of the second quarter is not good, but it's also not really poor. So it's more of the defense. Warriors are also just shooting out of their minds. Sometimes you just got to give respect to where respect's due. And
I mean, right now we're tied this quarter.
Well.
You can see we're tied this quarter 17-17. So it's just kind of getting the lead here. Got to D up on threes. Got to close out. We know this team shoots a high volume of threes. It's kind of been their MO since Steph Curry's been in the league, and it'll continue to be. So you got to close out on 3-point shooters. It's a killer. I mean, Mitch literally said it was like 26 points. Then we blinked, and they were up like 12 or whatever it was, 10. So just like that, the threes can change the game. That's why when we're hitting our shots, it looks good. Can we cut Lowry before halftime? I wish that was possible. I really do. That'd be nice. We can't, but that would be cool. But he's going to be here.
Coach Lowry, Coach Lowry, he'll be right there afterwards.
He's in the, like I said, he's in the Udonis Haslam role, except he actually gets minutes when we have New Ginger. Yeah, but he should be in the Haslam role is what I should say. He should be in there.
They're really missing Jared McCain.
Yeah.
If Jared McCain is still healthy, Kyle Lowry is not licking the floor.
Yeah, it's true. And it's a tough loss, not only the way he played or was playing, but like even his chemistry and just what he does with the team. I feel like the vibes were up when he was on the court. And of course, it helps to have a guy. I mean, think about it. We talked about 3-point shooting.
5-6 threes a game.
3-point shooting right there and hit 5-6. Not only shoot them, but hit 5-6, which is the great part. Like they were going in and he has range. Which was great to see. So it really hurts, out for the season.
Hurts, shove it, birds.
Yeah, really love hurts. Oh, it could be a matchup here. Love versus hurts in the wild card round. We'll see if that happens. Yeah.
If we win that game with Jared last night. Yeah.
Probably won a few games with Jared still. To be honest, the records are probably even a little better, which is crazy to say for a rookie.
Would have won that game if they didn't give up 15 straight points. Though.
That also helps. Yeah, defense.
And you don't need Jared to do that. So.
Right, defense matters. Yeah.
They're gonna need to make some kind of move if they want to contend, because you can't be rolling out with Kyle Lowry getting playoff minutes, right? He's not a guy that's should be out there getting playoff minutes for a winning team. So.
Yeah, first minutes of the game for Eric Gordon as well.
Yeah, Eric Gordon had a good game last night. He had a few threes for the Sixers off the bench, one of the few spark plugs for them, which, again, they're looking to cut in this lead a little bit. You're going to need some threes, some quick buckets. PG floater.
Tough shot.
Yeah, that's tough. Big threes back in. You got PG out there with Embiid, Maxey, Eric Gordon, and Ricky Council. Probably the first time these lineups ever played together.
It's a weird lineup. It's a really weird lineup. Bored. I can't believe they closed out.
Thoughts on Eric Gordon?
He exists.
He had a good game last night. He's having an okay season so far. I mean, he's a big liability defensively. And, if he's not hitting his shots, he's not worth a whole lot. But that's all the Sixers really need him to do. If he can get you 2, maybe 3 threes a game, you're looking good. 3 for the Warriors. I mean, he closed out, but he's a little late there. Just
wide open, man.
He's just not big. Eric Gordon's just not big enough to really get a contest there. But I mean, they got him on the minimum. Like he's a minimum player, right? He's a guy that's just like Kyle Lowry, like had a decent career, but he's just on the wrong side of 30, and his play is declining. So another guy that really shouldn't be getting big minutes, but he has to just because of injuries and all of that. And the fact that the Sixers just really don't have a lot of shooters on their team as it stands. So I think they'll make some kind of move. They really want to contend the deadline, which is only about a month away.
It's a great question. Are we too old? I don't think we're too old. I think we have just the right mix. You have the veteran, but still a good player in Paul George who can give you 30 any night.
They're the oldest team in the league, but that doesn't mean you can't win.
Right. They have old.
I mean, the Lakers rolled when they won.
Right. They have old role players too, which is not great. But McCain was kind of that nice young spark. We had a good blend, and we still do. Like even our core 3, Maxi's young, Embiid's in his prime, and PG is not out of his prime, but it's like he's old and he's slightly past his prime, but he's still a very good player. So they have the right mix, but they just need another piece to at least kind of help them. Because they are a good team. They're not what their record is. They're really not. Eric Gordon is old. Yeah, he's out there.
But he's not an integral piece of the team.
Right. We have old pieces out there for sure. But I mean, that's what happens when you sign minimum 1-year guys. There's no minimum, really rookies out there. They are, but they're not playing. If you want to get an impact player like Eric Gordon as a rookie, doesn't really exist. It just doesn't. That's the kind of guys that we can afford to sign and bring on the team. When you have 3 guys that make 50 million plus or whatever, max 40 million, whatever it is, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And we spent a couple of bucks on Drummond. He wasn't free either. So, there's only so much you can spend on the team.
Caleb Martin had some,
50
million to him.
Which worth the spending. Am I worth it?
Oubre, he got like 3 years, 28 or whatever it was.
Right.
So these are not minimum guys.
No.
There you go, Eric Gordon 3. There you go.
That's what we need, man.
Hey, the old fella can still ball.
Worst version of the NBA. I mean, listen, the NBA, you're talking about the overall product here. Like, are you talking about the ratings or not the ratings? Obviously, the ratings play an effect in that. But just how the game is played? Or what? Are you saying Sixers in general? I don't know if you're
talking about specifically this game
or just in general.
Appreciate you hopping in, though, Aiden. I've seen you before.
It's a good statement.
Style of ball.
Wow, they're going to call a foul and be totally soft foul there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Trace Jackson, I didn't know he gets the type of respect in the league. You think he's Embiid. Oh, wait.
Style of ball can be hard to watch, yeah. It's a lot of 3 balls. Not a lot of ball movement. Granted, the Sixers aren't like the best version of ball movement. What you're seeing for the Warriors right now is pretty good basketball. They're penetrating well, kicking out. But no, I mean, just as an NBA as a whole, yes, there's way more threes. It's pretty much increased every single year for the last 10, 15 years, just because analytically that is just a better shot. If you want to score more points, like if you shoot 40% from 3, that's better than shooting 50% from 2, right? You're just going to score more points. Trace gets that call. Yeah, exactly. It's not getting called both ways. Last 14 games that we're playing good, go in the right direction. Yeah, no, I mean, if you lose this game, it's not end all be all. Still got plenty more games to go. And overall, the road trip has been successful, right? They beat the Celtics, they beat the Jazz.
Hit that PG.
Get in there. Beat the Blazers. So they already have 3 wins on this road trip. At the very worst, they'll be 3-3 because they played the Nets Saturday on the road, which that should be a win. But the very worst, they'll be 3-3 on the road, which is, even if they're playing well, that's still a successful road trip. So you'd like it to be better just because they need wins very badly, but can't complain too much. Jojo at the line for 2. Sixers down 13 here, 58-45, 3 minutes left in the first half. You'd like to see them cut it down to single digits. Get them in a good spot going into the second half here. Should be an easy win. Are you talking about the game tonight? Warriors aren't a pushover team by any means.
Josie needs to plant that dude. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating for the Sixers, especially when you have one of, if not the most dominant bigs in the league. And I mean, it's always a conversation debate every single season with Embiid. Besides all the injuries, and we're talking about the on the court shit. When it comes to like where should he be? Should he be in the paint? Should he be at the mid range where we know he's great in the mid range? That's probably his hottest area on the court. When you're talking about hot zones, it's probably the mid range on those, both in the middle and then the arc there for the mid range. Should he sit at the 3? Which absolutely he should certainly space the floor out and be at the 3. But there's times where this dude's the biggest dude on the court by far. He just is. You look at everyone out there, he's the biggest dude. And he really doesn't post up that much. I know the game has changed and evolved, but either draw a foul or get in there and get 2 points. I mean, you have an easier matchup. You're not going against, like, I don't want to say Gobert, but I guess Gobert, which even though I don't respect him that much, he's still a decent defender interior-wise and has length. You're not going against that guy. I mean, you're going against Trace Jackson Davis, who's what, 6'10", 6'9", yeah. Right? I mean, I don't know. Like, isn't the mindset, like, get in the paint and bully a little bit?
And that's just not his ball anymore. He's about 10 surgeries deep right now.
Yeah.
He can't post up like he used to, can't back down like he used to, can't bully like he used to. Yes, he's tall, but,
Jackson Davis, by the way, just looked it up. 6'9", 248 pounds.
6'9", yeah.
Embiid is 7 foot 280. So he's got about, which might be a little wrong.
40 pounds on him.
40, yeah. 40-ish pounds, and he's, what's that, 4 inches? Or, 3 inches?
It's not nothing, but it's also not, like, egregious. So, That should be an easy win. Yeah, absolutely. They'll be favored in that game. I mean, the Nets are tanking away the season. They already traded Schroeder. Would be surprised if they trade like a Cam Thomas or a Cam Johnson.
Philly Nuts. Good job changing your name midstream. You were Jordan Malls, not your Philly Nuts.
Gotta get that profile pick.
Yeah, where's the profile pic, bro? Come on. We've seen Embiid's best years. So you think Embiid's best years are behind him, which, I mean, it's not a hot take, I guess, at this point. Unfortunately, now he's 30. Like, it's not crazy to say. And it's sad. We've seen a lot of good seasons from him. He's won an MVP. He's done a lot of great things, but should have two. Fortunately, they think Jokic, the Rizzler. Yeah, man, put the Rizzler as a profile pick, man. Let's see it.
Question for everyone here. Now that I see that, I think I asked it last game. Seeing the Happy New Year thing. When's too late to say Happy New Year to someone? Is it already too late? Yeah. January 5th, January 6th, 7th, 8th, a week from the new year. I want everyone's take on this one. You missed 2023 Sixers with Harden? I don't.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this is the last time we played a beat in our pod.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, that was the turning point of that season.
Knock on wood. We don't need that again. Knock on fucking wood.
I would say I missed the Butler year, like when they were a quadruple dunk away from making the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I really miss. JJ Redick, all those guys. That was a fun team to watch. I remember when like they just traded for Butler and like the first, I think 2 out of the first 3 games he played, he hit a game winner, and that just like completely changed the momentum of the season.
I missed 20. The Harden one's interesting. I mean, he had moments there, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean the game he had against the Celtics in the playoffs was one of really his top moments, but for the most part, he was a negative, unfortunately. 4 days into January 5th or 6th. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's fair. Yeah, I mean, this is true. I definitely.
I heard people say like February. I heard someone say February before, and I was like, get out of here.
Honestly, we go back even before the sticking with like which Sixers team was the most fun to watch. Like, remember the Bellinelli era a little bit, right?
No foul.
Goal 10. That should be a goal 10. That rolled around.
I mean, I know what the ref was doing there. You're just standing.
Yeah, that should be. I think it was rolling around. That was a fun one, man. With Bellinelli, we had Ilyasova. We weren't.
No, we don't need Ben
10. We weren't that great then. I mean, Ben had his moments. He was an all-star for a few seasons, but he, what he is now. Yeesh. Fell off. And honestly, like just didn't have the work ethic.
The amount of the game sevens, the Celtics one was brutal. The Hawks
one was brutal. Like honestly, like you look back on it,
the future of the Sixers the current Sixers would look a lot different if Ben Simmons didn't pass that ball away, or
let's
say they wrap up one of these series. I think the team would look a lot different because they've just been so desperate.
Let's say
finding the right combination.
Let's say he doesn't pass that ball and he's still a Sixer or whatever. He goes on to continue to be a Sixer at least for the next season. Do you think he even Kuminga wide open through, by the way? Do you think he even progresses to get to put in the work to be there? Because I think just get the same player.
No, I think you're right. I'm not saying that Simmons would still be on the team currently if he didn't pass away, whatever maybe. But I do think that the direction the Sixers went in would be a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
It was just such a killer.
Yeah, man, Simmons used to be fun to watch. Well, I know he had some fantastic seasons. He was a 6'10" dude. I mean,
watch him in the summer league was so fun. Like the passes he made right off the get go, was just so electrifying. Like it was just like I'd never seen something like that. A guy that big.
I saw the clip. It was a rerun clip when Simmons first came in the league, and who's the sports analyst? Oh, Colin Cowherd. He was like, "Shh, LeBron, you can go home now. You can go back home. We don't need you anymore. The league's here. Like Simmons has arrived. Like Simmons is here." And it's like it is though. You look back and go in that moment, you put yourself there. It's like Simmons really was projected and had glimmers of that dude. Like go watch Simmons summer league tape. I know it's summer league, but dude was shooting threes and mid ranges. And if you look at his summer league tape to go watch the Sixers Hawks series, go watch both those in that game 7. Go watch the difference in those two players. You're supposed to get better throughout your career. He went the opposite way. He peaked like 2 seasons in, 3 seasons in, then went directly down. And now he's a professional COD player, but that's a different story.
I don't know if he went down. I think it's more the league figured him out that they could just let him shoot, just sit pain.
Right, but that's part of you got to evolve your game a little. Yeah, I mean, the league figured him out. I mean, it's not hard. Hey, that guy can't shoot. Sack off. All right.
But shooting is
wide open.
Shooting is the NBA.
Well, they are. And they're elite. Yeah.
They just gave Draymond the Simmons treatment there.
Yeah.
They made him pay.
I said it earlier. Maybe I was totally wrong there. Whoops. He proved us wrong this season. Draymond was a shooter.
I mean, there were seasons where I thought Ben Simmons should have won Defensive Player of the Year over
elite.
Gobert, wherever hell
Gobert.
Fraud.
Sixers struggling here.
Nice.
Another steal by Caleb Martin.
Right there.
It really is. He had X perfect timing. Oh God, here's Embiid 45 feet away. Step back, mid range, tipped.
He had Gordon behind him. Sixers down 16, 68-52. They cut it down to 10, and just let the foot off the gas and let the Warriors. They're about to put up 70 points in the first half. Not good. They're playing fine offensively. 52 in the first half is fine. You just gotta way too many threes.
That's unreal. Embiid didn't get a call there. Embiid battling Draymond. I thought he got fouled by it. There was 2 guys on him.
Just he pulled his mask on defense.
Yeah,
he's sick of the mask.
Well, fuck the mask. I'm gonna be honest. Take off the damn mask at this point. How long does he have to wear it for? Is it really doing that much? You get hit, you get hit. It's gonna hurt either way. If anything, the fucking plastic goes right into you. Like, I don't know. I guess it protects.
Yeah, it's cure auto insurance.
Jeez. Maxey can't finish a layup.
A call or a finish.
Yeah, the Sixers are struggling here.
Nice
and watch the foot. He's good. That scares you though.
Every time
he jumps. If he jumps, it's like it's a car crash just waiting to happen.
What's up, Draymond? Are you talking about how great it is? He's Zunk status.
He's waiting
Zunk status right now.
He's waiting for the Just for Men commercial soon.
I feel like he was. I think I literally saw him in a commercial earlier this game, like
you probably
in a beard commercial, like getting rid of gray hair.
Oh, Draymond for 3, wide open. This could be again. He missed it. Wow,
got lucky there.
I mean, if your strategy's let Draymond shoot, I don't really
like it.
I don't love it. I mean, it might work. Who knows? Law of averages maybe comes down a little bit. It's crusty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his beard is. It doesn't look good. And he's been on TV. Like he'll do like the. I don't know, like last year, it wasn't the All-Star game. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Did he, get tired in there? Nice.
That was
Schroeder's
to the full.
1. Oh, wait. That Loki was close.
Sixers down 68-52. We'll do a little bit of a quick stat update, and then we will be doing a little bit of a break here for the halftime. B's got 13, 7, and 2. PG's got 11 and 2. Max with 9, but shooting pretty poorly there. Yabusele's got 11 for the Sixers, so good production off the bench for him. And then just like the first quarter, I mean, just a berated attack from the Warriors. It's not just coming from one guy. It's not just coming from Curry. You got 10 from Wiggins. You got 9 from Draymond. You got 9 from Schroeder. You got 9 from Kuminga. 8 from Lindy Waters.
Who the hell?
Yeah. Who? But anyway, just overall, just an absolute, disappointing first half for the Sixers. Giving up 13 threes in the first half. I mean, that's a good production for a whole game right there. 13 to 23 for the Warriors. You just got to hope that their shooting slows down a little bit. Got to close out a little better, but they're also just making good shots. Sixers do have the free throw advantage, 14 to 15 from the line. So they're shooting well there, but overall not the best shooting performance. Only 4 threes. You got to be able to catch up with the Warriors here with their fast pace and their deep threes. So we're going to be logging off for a few minutes during halftime. We will be back for the third quarter and fourth quarter to finish out the game. Hopefully the Sixers can pull together here. Again, down 16, you need to get it single digits for going into the fourth quarter if you want to have a chance. Even though Sixers did give up 11-point lead with 3 minutes left in their game, so you never know what's going to happen. So appreciate everyone that's hopped in here so far. Again, we're going to be hopping on for a few minutes. We're not going to end this stream.
Yeah, we'll be back.
So we'll be back for the third quarter there. So see you all in a little bit.
See you guys soon. All right, we back. Sixers Warriors live stream continues. If you were here during halftime, we weren't here, but we appreciate you sticking around and staying on the stream. We are back officially. Sixers not looking too hot. They're down 16 with just over 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's been a slow start for them. Defense has not been great. They've already allowed 70 points for the Warriors. So just a very slow start defensively. Offensively, they've struggled. They're missing Kelly Oubre this game. We talked about it earlier. Just kind of getting to the rim is his specialty, and we really haven't had that. There hasn't been a ton of drives and easy penetrations. Maxey struggled big time. He's missed a couple layups point blank in the first half there. Embiid really hasn't done anything impressive. Best player for the Sixers, I thought, in the first half was Yabusele, but who knows? Really? On your ass. Can they get a board? All right. And Caleb Martin, although he doesn't have the points, he's looked good defensively. Mm-hmm. I will say he's got a couple steals.
A few steals.
Cracking open a LaCroix. Shout out Miles. A little step back. Oh my!
That doesn't go in.
Halfway down and out. Unreal, man. Unreal. You can't draw it up. Draymond all the way in. Second fast break bucket would have felt like for Draymond, which I didn't think I'd be saying at all.
That was just too easy. Like, why is Draymond, who's 45 years old, getting that easy of a look? I don't know.
I can tell you. Sixers, I don't want to say we foul bait, but I feel like we always are looking at the refs, and sometimes it's us being sloppy with it, though. I feel like it's part of it.
Lowry's trying to intentionally foul.
Yeah, I don't know. Lowry's been bad. I don't know why Lowry's out there down 1 million points. Like Embiid has no idea what the play is. You can see he's like, what are we doing here?
Just that type of night, yeah.
Embiid, pull up. I mean,
just airball
all air.
Yeah,
it's just not a good night.
It's
not a good night. Well, they lost their mojo, their juice. Yeah. Timeout. They lost their juice last night, and it's just kind of blended into the night.
Yeah, it was definitely a killer last night.
It's deflating. You let one slip away, man. You let one slip away, and now you kind of have this where it's so far turning into an absolute blowout. Warriors killing us right now.
That's a travel. Oh, wow.
We'll take it. Maxey certainly walked, but I guess they're going to say jump ball.
I guess they're calling a foul before the walk.
I don't know about that, but I'm not going to say anything.
I mean, Lowry just cannot play any type of defense.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's a bad defensive game. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Like, their offense hasn't been great, and I think their offense has led to poor defense, aka a lot of transition points, and just kind of us not being set at all. It hasn't been really a half-court game for the Warriors. I mean, they've had some good ball movement there, but they've scored a lot somewhat on the break, and it's hard to win that way when you're not hitting your shots and you're forced to get back on defense quickly every single play. Sixers down 20 here. And it's not like Steph is killing them. You know, it's not one of those games where it's like, damn, Steph Curry's just having a night. That's not what we're seeing here. It's really a team effort by the Warriors so far. There's no single dude that really is totally torching. I mean, if you look at the point distribution for them, you got Steph with 14, Draymond 11, Schroeder 11, Wiggins 10. It's very balanced scoring. So it's not one guy. It's a team effort. Everyone's getting involved, and you'd love to see the same for the Sixers, which you just can't say at this point. Little turnover there. Maxey in transition. He's going to run. And he missed another layup in transition. Tyrese Maxey, I don't want to say it's his worst game so far that he's played in a long time, but he's on pace for it. And it's not that he took actually better shots. He just is not hitting his layups.
Nice tough shot by Caleb Martin there. Stop the bleeding. You got to stop it.
I mean, this is just right here. Nothing going our way. Yeah. Nothing going our way.
You're just absolutely right. Like, Lowry blown by right away. You can't do anything.
And a foul on Lowry.
Cannot do anything.
A foul on Lowry. Yeah, it's really tough.
Curry's got 16. Draymond with 11. Draymond with 11. Jeez, it's a season high problem.
Yeah, no, it's bad. They struggle big time. They really have to just get in front of these dudes and get some stops here. I mean, I don't know how hard this Warriors offense is. They don't have that many great pieces. And we're making Andrew Wiggins look to like be the greatest player ever right now. Jeez, I mean, Steph with the loose ball there. It's still out on the Sixers though. That guy works for TNT, I believe. He does like the post game or for you, sitting right there. Good seats. Well, back cut there. Yabu. I thought he was straight up. Wow. I don't know about that. Nick said that's a foul, and the ref went, he pushed off. It's got to be tough, though. Being a ref has got to be tough because you're just everyone's pissed at you the entire game. You just get yelled at the entire game. I mean, you're getting paid pretty well, so I'm sure it's a fun job traveling around. But in the moment, it's got to be like, damn, you just basically get abused for the next 3 hours of this basketball game, and everyone hates you. Nice. Need some offense here, man. Got to get some momentum here. Need a little run. Good block.
Okay. And he gets it right back.
Another tough shot. Schroeder.
It was a dumb shot, too.
Fading mid-range. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they're going to put up 120. Easy. I was going to be high scoring, but only half the teams.
No foul?
Ugly. Wow.
We'll take the foul.
Oof.
Take the foul.
So you're down 20, 7 minutes left in the third. Yabusele is going to go to the line for 2 here. Yeah, I mean, Maxey has a nice play defensive, blocks it, goes right back to Schroeder, and they get the bucket. I mean, just playing bad defense, but even when they are playing good defense, it doesn't matter. They just get it right back.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Patrick. I don't blame you, man. When I had to call it a night, yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, Sixers, they can still go on a run here. I mean, the Kings did the same thing to us last night. It was in the fourth quarter. We had a decent lead. We were up like 8 to 10 points at one point, and next thing they come roaring back. But the Sixers down. What is this? 18. Got to make some inroads here a little bit. Just kind of hang around. 18 is still doable. It's not like they're down 40, but they need to make a run here. And it really starts with their offense, which has been also poor.
It starts with the defense.
Well, yeah, definitely with the defense, but the offense has been bad too. Yeah, they are scoring every possession.
Yeah, 83 points are out of the third quarter. That's their defense.
Cannot get that one. Cannot get one to fall. Jeez. Sixers down 20. Timeout on the floor. Max and yeah, guys, if you're here, the chat is pretty active as well. Mitch said earlier that we did make a subscriber-only chat on our Instagram, or on Instagram, so go check that out. You're obviously in there. You're here. Don't say that. Jeez.
President, I mean, like, they gave Edwards some minutes in last night's game. Went to Jeff down in this one. I know Edwards didn't really do anything in that game, but a little surprising. I know there's only a certain number of games he can play. Being two-way and all that, but still, give someone a little chance here, a little bit of a burst, just someone different, to find a little bit of a spark.
One can dream. One can dream. But yeah, really, really tough start, man, for this team. I guess not even start, just tough game so far. I don't like these things.
Just started.
It feels, guys, we're just starting. You make a run. Here we go. 63, 83. I mean, their field goal percentage is pretty low. I mean, there's the story, though, right here of the game. We've made 5 threes. They've made 14. They've also attempted 9 more threes than us. The big thing is they're shooting more efficiently, too. They are knocking down their threes at 56% this game as a team. Sixers sitting at 31%. Free throws, not that matters. Well, I guess for us, we shot a lot of free throws. Excuse me. At 94% as a team, but
that's pretty much the only thing they're doing well is getting
the game is right here. It's this, and they shoot a high volume. You're as expected with Steph Curry, but it's the other dudes, man. And efficiency too. It's the other dudes. Steals. Caleb Martin is responsible for a lot of these blocks. Who cares? This isn't Wemby ESPN Next Gen Stats. Assists 27 to 10. I mean, that's also a big storytell right there.
27 assists.
27 assists, man. 27. We have 10. And then the other one, too. You think with a guy like Joel Embiid on your team, your points in the paint be a little higher. Yeah. They have so many open cuts. Here's one. That was actually blocked. But that was a funny clip. But they have so many open cuts. It's unreal, man. It's unfucking real. And that's what's happening. Just bad. Just fucking bad basketball. It really is. And they should not be down 20. They really should not. With Maxey and Embiid and PG in this game, I know they're shorthanded, but you can't be down 20 to this team. You can't.
Are they really that shorthanded, though?
They're not. That's what I mean. I agree. Maxey, Embiid, PG. You have your stars. Yeah, you're mixing one of them, sure. But they're out with Kelly Oubre. Let's be honest, KJ Martin come playoff time, if he's still here, is probably not going to play a ton of minutes anyway. Most of your core guys, Oubre is a loss, but it's not a 20-point deficit loss. If Embiid wasn't playing, I could give you some slack. They're okay. It might happen. But what the hell? I mean, this should not be like this. Curry doing a little nosedive here. Interesting. They want the switch. Yeah, that's their thing. Now we switch.
Didn't even need to switch that.
That's a deep 2 from Steph. We're going to live with that. Good board. Embiid, rare rebound, it feels like nowadays. Big time mismatch in the paint. Yabu has position. Embiid's going to fire. Got it.
Down 15. If you could somehow get to single digits.
Can we get a stop? Good day. Good day. Force him to shoot.
Why is Yabusele out 30 feet on Draymond?
I don't know.
Greatest
shoot ever. We got to stop. Maxey, push it. Oh, my God, to Curry. Oh, wait, it's a bead.
There you go. Pop that.
Wow. That was clean, too. That was clean.
Good play.
As much as I hate to admit it, that was clean. Oh, Buddy Hield. Oh, playoff Buddy Hield. Curry, that's open for him.
Bro.
Yeah, I would say what the fuck, but it's him, so you can't. He's 5 of 5.
5 right? Great.
Yeah. But once again, Steph's really not. He hasn't been the main issue. He's being Steph Curry, but he hasn't gone nuclear. It's been the other guys that are killing us. We got a D up here. Tough. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Love that win for a second. Top of the backboard.
Yeah, that's too open this timeout. Thanks it.
Wow.
Thanks it. He's just a killer, man. I mean, literally just like that. 2 plays, they're up 6 more points than they just were. Here we go again.
Yikes.
Tough, man. It's tough. Thank you. Yeah, 3-pointers made per game. I mean, shocker. Steph Curry is 3rd on the list.
Jordan Poole. All the next teammate is.
When you shoot 1 million of them, they're going to go in eventually. Jesus. Sixers down 20. Steph with 2 bigs. Yeah, well, it's never a good idea. Wide open. And once again, the Warriors.
You might as well. You got to bet your guys.
You might have heard it. The Warriors.
This might be an easy. This might be an extreme.
This could be another exit, guys. Everyone get a good night's sleep here. And Embiid for 3. We've totally lost it. Nick Nurse, Pete Nance, get ready to learn the 4th quarter because you're about to be in there.
You learn the 4th quarter.
Uh-oh. Curry, drive, kick. Oh, wow, good hands. Oh, my God. It's just
the little silent claps from the bench.
Yeah. Even Drummond's like, if I was in there, man, they'd be scoring 40 points. So I guess they'd be up 40.
Yeah, I'd love to see Drummond guard.
Correct. Jeez.
Probably switch on him. You a 360 nose go on.
It's Jimmy Butler had a press conference indicating that he would like to be traded, which has been news for a little while. We'll see where Butler goes. Really I guess he had like a whole he talked recently though about it on the podium. We'll see where he goes though. I don't know. I don't know who's going to want him. Sometimes you got a star, but he's also ahead. 94-69. The Sixers down a lot.
A lot to a little.
A lot to a little, man. This is a tough game. 3:46 to go in the 3rd.
Who was that? Was that Gay or Peyton?
It probably was.
I thought it was a fan first.
I mean, it might be his son plays. But, yeah, just tough, man. Yeah, Maxey was struggling early from the field. Still is, but just kind of missed some easy layups there. And B really, I mean, he hasn't played terribly. It's just I feel like he has not been in a groove at all. PG has had a couple tough threes, and that's about it. But the story of the night is the defense. I mean, they don't know how to get a hand up. It can't be that hard. But they make it look hard. The Sixers really do. Against the Warriors team that honestly is not all that good. They're average, I think, even despite what their record is.
16.
Right. They're an average team, and that's kind of what they are. They have Steph Curry and a bunch of other guys that are.
Curry's missed a decent amount of games, and he's their guy. But
right, but I mean,
they're in their home building and they're shooting lights out right now. Yes, defense could be a little bit better, but I think it's a little bit of both. I think the Warriors are just.
I mean, let's look here from 3.
Teams like that get hot, and it's just going to drop no matter how good a defense you play.
So everyone that's played for the Warriors at least has checked in this game, except for Trace Jackson Davis has, besides him, has at least 1 3. Steph's 6 of 6, not a total shocker. It's him, whatever. Wiggins 1 for 4, so I guess you can live with that. Draymond's 1 for 5. Dennis Schroeder's 3 for 4. Kuminga 1 for 2. Here's their bench. Kuminga 1 for 2. Hield 1 for 3. Lindsey Waters 2 for 2. Moses Moody, 2 for 2. I mean, that's 6 threes off the bench. Let's check our bench. 2 threes from our bench. We're combined 2 of 4, the bench, from 3. Yeah, I mean, obviously Steph was 6 as a killer, but like, you're gonna have to expect it from a guy like that. So it's just bad, man.
Appreciate having it, Pidua. You know, I don't blame you. We may end this, stream a little bit early just because you're down 25.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes heading into the fourth and kind of navigate it from there.
Yeah, and it's a late night West Coast game.
Yeah,
we understand. People have lives, including ourselves, and at a certain point, the Sixers are giving up.
We give up. When our team quits, we quit. Yeah, I hope they can get the Nets. That game is Saturday. They're not back home, but they're back at least East Coast. So the time is it's a 6 o'clock tip Saturday. Looking forward to that one. That should be a win, knock on wood, but you never know. I guess nothing in this league is a win, but the Nets are not a good team. Not a good team. So their Sixers should be heavy favorites in that.
You got to win those easy ones.
Yeah. I mean, we knew going out west would be tough, and regardless of who it is, I mean, lost to the Kings, which are underperforming right now, but still a bad loss when we play. And this team is
they got a packed house too. They always got sold out crowd.
You never know how many more Steph Curry games you got left.
True.
That's what they say.
It seems like Sixers starters still in there. I mean, Embiid's still out there. They pulled the plug yet. Reggie's out there with Yabu, Eric Gordon, Ricky, and Embiid. They're setting picture Eric Gordon. That's bad.
Yeah.
As we know, it's bad.
Yeah, and this is a tough lineup. But we need threes, man. Like, Eric, just pull it.
Reggie, shoot that.
Cuts the lead at 23. Oh, my God.
In my heart's a good
Tough shot.
So I'm surprised they didn't go with these. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're.
He can cut it to like 12.
I'm worried about this team.
Or like 14, 12. I know.
Anytime they make a little bit of comeback.
We just can't hit a three, though. I mean, there's Reggie.
They hit like 3 quick threes.
Right.
That's the 9-point swing.
Right. I mean, that's honestly how like the Celtics kind of play too. Is like they just kill you with threes. They shoot 1 million threes a game, and it works because guess what? They're bound to eventually fall. And they have good enough shooters to do it with. What is that? That worked. Doink. Board. Here goes point of bead. This is. He loves doing that. Backwards. As soon as he sees an arm go up, he goes.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah, that was coming.
Oh my God, it's Hall of Fame.
Save the energy. He doesn't have to get all the way to the rim. He just has to get like right to the free throw line. He's chucking it up.
Wow, DraftKings has Jimmy's odds favorite team to go to the Wizards.
Really?
He said he wants to feel no one wants to know what it feels like to really lose a lot of games.
I mean, they could trade him just to spite him. Like, I don't know who they would
just say "fuck you, Jimmy." Like, yeah.
I guess you get like Jordan Poole back and
Kuzma,
just a bunch of picks. You just feel like, I mean, they have tradable contracts. Poole has a decent contract. He's got like, what is it, 4-year, 120 or something like that. It might be or 150. Poole's making decent money, around $30 million a year. So you could easily like match it. Poole and then like, I don't know. I mean. Why the hell would the Wizards want Jimmy Butler? They're not contending. So, like, what the point?
No, I'm joking. It was a joke. Oh, you actually believe that? Kid, I was making that up.
I would have been surprised if they.
Damn, you really believe that?
Just to spite him, but
I thought you knew I was joking. When I said that, I was like, because then I laughed. You know, like.
I mean, the DraftKings things are always just kind of bullshit. Like,
well, yeah, but like usually the odds are like somewhat like contenders at least. Like, all right, we got the Suns.
Were you actually looking at one? Was it the Lakers?
Well, no, they did. It did show. I did get a notification.
What was the actual?
I don't know. Let's see it.
I mean, they could definitely make the trade with the Wizards.
Damn, Butler to the Eagles. Breaking news. Let's see.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout. Here we go. Butler prefers to trade to the Phoenix Suns, Warriors, Rockets, Mavs.
Warriors, Rockets, Mavs. What was the other team?
Suns, Warriors.
Suns, Warriors. Oh my God, did the Suns really need another big name? Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Booker, Butler.
Throw in a beat.
They have 10 guys making $50 million a year.
He would. Everyone says that the Mavs would be a great spot. I think the Mavs or Warriors would be a cool spot. Suns would be horrible. Like this team, he would fit well with this team.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't know how the Suns would make it work because none of the guys.
No, the Suns would not make it work.
Maybe I guess Booker maybe would make it work because like the Heat would definitely not want like KD or Beal. Like Beal is definitely not someone.
It would have to be Beal though. Like there's no way they give up. I mean, if you trade Booker, you're basically going to the same level.
The Suns don't have any picks until like 2031 or some shit. So like you don't have anything to trade outside players.
It might have to be like a 3-team trade.
Nowhere.
It might have to be like a 3-team or something to get it done.
But
if you really had to go Suns,
how would you get picks off that?
Beal has they'll have to throw
Beal has like no worth.
I know. Yeah, they'll have to throw.
They don't really have any young guys.
Yeah, it's tough.
Mavs could definitely make it work. They could do like
Mavs be good.
PJ Washington, Lively, whatever. They have some assets.
Yeah, Mavs be good.
Really cool. Yeah, Luka, Kyrie. I mean, they definitely need a defender. Like
Jimmy Butler would be good. Yeah,
Jimmy Butler would help drastically there.
Yeah, if you keep Lively, like maybe Gafford and like PJ or something. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, they just they're coming off a finals bid, and
yeah, man, they're good. I mean, Luka's injured.
You want to win in the next few years. Luka's not getting any younger, and especially or Kyrie. Kyrie's not getting younger. Clay's definitely not getting younger. So, I'm not saying the window's now. Actually, they'll have Luka for the next.
I mean, technically, Luka's not getting any younger though.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
I guess Luka can get a little bit better. I mean, you hope he get better defensively, but he's kind of at his.
Luka's
at his peak.
Well, I mean, he can just if he improves his diet. Yeah. Luka just like gets a little better shape. That's his only. I would say that's his biggest thing, which is like that is in his control. Like, that's the good part. It's like he really can. He can lock in. Especially him, bro. It's like make millions of dollars. Like the Zion thing too. It's like, dude, you make millions of dollars, and you can hire a personal chef. You don't have to touch you don't have to touch anything. Mm-hmm. Meals on demand if you want it. Yep. Unreal.
Max better check in here. Down 24, 97-73. I'm not sure what Max is going to be doing here, but he's shaking his hands, rubbing his hands together like he's about to drop a 40-point shot.
Doing one of these. He's got to work on the layup for him.
Adam Silver will get one 40-point shot a game. And
they can beat Embiid and Jackson Davis laughing. Like that would never happen on the old Embiid. He'd be talking shit. It's unreal, man. This guy's soft. I don't like it.
He was chatting up with Draymond like, I don't know, a few free throws ago.
It's just getting bad, man. Where's the fucking passion?
Terrible, man.
Where's the passion, bro?
In my heart's going.
We need Sixers Knicks like every night, dude. That Embiid will get pissed off. Oh, we're Celtics. Oh, shit. Big fella coming through.
Wow,
M1.
Late whistle there.
Oh. Is he all right? Yep. Okay. Anytime B hits the ground.
He's about to hop off legit.
The world actually stops when B hits the ground. It's breaking news. It legit pauses. Embiid is flopping us back into the game. Someone said in the chat on Instagram, which is true, man. Which is true. He's that's part of the way that we stay in games. And I don't want to say flopping because a lot of them are actual fouls. Sometimes he flops, and all good players do that, and they all get the calls because they're stars. But like, I don't know. Like, try something new. We got to try something new because what we're doing is not working. Switch it up a little bit. I like that. A little full court press here. Let's not get beat, though. Uh-oh. All right, that was the worst possible scenario. Man, nothing can go our way. They just hit triple digits there for the Warriors, 100-76.
Warriors.
Now, the good thing is, do we even want to score 76, 76ers? Do we want to score? I think that's the game. Maybe that's why we were called the 76ers, because we average 76 points a game. Or maybe that's how much we give up through like halftime. Jeez. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been bad.
He beat us 15 free throw attempts right now.
Why is pick up this big? Oh, first team Brown bet. That's crazy about Yabu. I don't know the hate on Yabu. He's playing fine. What he's talking about. Or maybe Embiid. I don't know. Are you talking about Embiid? I don't know what he said.
I should be talking about PG.
Didn't he say France in there? What did I read?
It said pickup. It says looking. Philly deserves for picking up this big. They didn't pick up Embiid. They picked up Paul George.
I just don't know why he said France though.
He's saying he looks French.
Oh, I mean Yabu is French though, and he's a big.
Oh, maybe they're talking about Yabu.
That's what I mean.
I thought you said Embiid.
I thought I was asking if it was about Embiid, but then I heard that and I see it says France. I'm like, Yabu's from France. I don't know why you would say France and think about PJ. I'm assuming it's not PJ. I don't know. Swaggy P's clueless. It's once again another guy that doesn't need a podcast, but does.
Everyone's commenting that he's like gambling. That's why he's pissed off.
Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, I was actually having a good game though. So like again,
maybe he's just pissed off on a Warriors fan.
Maybe you pick the under or something.
No idea. Probably.
7 seconds left in the third. Sixers down $1 million.
Tough one to watch, man. Tough third quarter. They were never really in it in the first half. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, just a really bad ending. Really bad ending to the third. We can wrap this one up though, guys. Honestly, it's a blowout. I mean, we'll certainly check the chat with Instagram. Maybe see if the Sixers can go on a little run. If by miracle they make a late push, who knows? But the chances of that are probably less than zero, which is zero. Just negatives now. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. We really appreciate everyone that was stopping by here. We had Patrick in here. Padibwa, Philly Nuts was here. Patrick again.
Miles was in here. Liv was in here. We had a bunch of other people. Mike, Mugga Man,
Mugga. I know your shift ended at 12, but we might not make it there, man.
Trey was in here. We had a bunch of people in the chat hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not the result that anyone wanted.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I've seen miracles. This probably is not one of them, but who knows?
Not the result we wanted. But it's on to the next one. Sixers will play the Nets on Saturday. Probably not going live for that one. We'll let you guys know on that one. If you are subbed to our YouTube, if you haven't subbed, first
sub it up, man.
Hit that sub button because we go live for a bunch of games and upload a bunch of videos here talking Sixers. If you are subs, let us know if you want to join a private group chat that we have for only subs of our YouTube channel. We already have like over 40 people in that. Slowly bringing in more of our YouTube subs as we go through that. It's been a fun chat that we just got started today on that, talking Sixers, giving updates, hanging out with each other. Certainly not the most positive, during this game, and rightfully so. Hopefully, looking for a better, results on Saturday. Then next week they return home against the Suns and the Pelicans, and play the Wizards too on Wednesday. But thank you all for hopping in here. Hope everyone has a good night. And as always, go Sixers.
See you guys. Go Sixers.